Ah, right. I suppose I could always camp. Don't really need it just now though. Right, so we're back, and now we're going to do Remigrans 1. I'm going to go in here and finish off all the nut jobs in here. Try release Remigrans for Biting Wind. Oh, here we go. Vesco, welcome to Noonfrost. Most of the temple is currently closed for sacred ceremonies to Remigan. The shrines to your right, you're welcome to make offerings to Remigan there, but the rest of the temple is off limits. I'm here, I'm looking for the Frosthewn Breach. As I said, only the shrine in the eastern wing is open. The rest of the temples are closed to visitors right now. I suggest you make the devotions there and leave. Why is most of the temple closed? As I said, we're middle of sacred ceremonies. They're rather complex and we don't permit outsiders to witness them. Others of my clan can get rather touchy about them, which is why you should visit the shrine and take your leave there. That's a pity. I was hoping to learn more about these practices. They're more complicated the better, I say. What are you doing here? My clan joined from the White the Wens to pay homage to Remigan here at Noonfrost. We learned that this place has been abandoned for several years and we felt it our duty to tend one of the god's oldest temples. It's been a long journey, but Remigan demands endurance. No doubt he will reward us soon. Goodbye. Well, I am not one to listen to you when I got your god's blessing to be here. Let's have a look around. Old Wanderer. Hi, could you kind of look away for a second?
Following your lead. I'll give it a try. As requested.
I have the key to the door. I have the key to the door. No, father. Where the fuck is east in this place? You just know we're going to get into trouble. Stop the intruders! Okay, Kana, engage that one. Adair, run up and deal with them. Haravius, shock the utter shit out of them. Alof, use your free spell to do that. Right, Haravius, well done. Now, can you get all of them? Yes, you can. And I'm assuming you can do the same with this. Yep. Palagina, you go up and start shooting the shit out of them. Why did you two turn around? Get back there. We'll get cannibal, you.
Worth it.
Right, Haravius. Do that. Expose the vulnerabilities. Adair, get in there. Kana, you can go in there as well. Kana, put some weapons back there. Palagina, start shooting into the crowd. Haravius, could you summon these back there? No, in fact, you come there because I know what you're going to do. Yeah, you can knock this woman in her ass. You can flame a devotion as priestess. Where's the other one gone? You can bleed and shot this one. And I'm gonna have to run up. And Alof, you run up too. Put some tentacles in there, would you? Right. Just everybody attack that.
Got it.
Right, that's them dead. Nothing new in those spell tomes for you, Alof. Alright, so I feel I'm going to have to take care of them. I want to explore the whole map though, like there's bits off here I haven't explored, there's bits off there I haven't explored, so we're going to be exploring. And what's this down here? No, it's nothing. Oh fuck it, there's nobody here, so...
I can do that. As requested.
Oh hi!
Awesome. Let's go!
Yes?
No problem.
And I'm betting that opens that wall there.
As requested.
That's going to increase ranged.
I'll give it a try, at least. As requested. I can do that. As requested.
Alright. So that's how I explored, now it's just up here to explore. The guards were there, so I'll have to walk in that way unless there's something I can only access from there. But if I can go through that way, that's fine. First, we'll kill this guy. As you near the platform, the temperature drops sharply. Something saps every last bit of warmth from the air, leaving the breath for your lungs cold as it escapes your lips. You see a doorway filled with glowing eyes. Silhouetted against it is an elven man, his arms outstretched.
What have you done? This useless slaughter, Please, just let me finish what we came here to do.
Rumagan sent me to close the Frosthewn Reach. You're a man of compassion. Will you trap us here another 100 lifetimes? We can't continue like this. We've got to find a way into the White Void. The White Void?
Rimagon's domain. A place where all things are mingled like snowflakes in a blizzard. It's a vortex of such chaos that even the Beast of Winter himself could not calculate the trajectory of the infinite particles of essence there. As souls are broken down over successive reincarnations, they become part of the White Void. It is a place where all things find perfect unity and freedom. The frost-hewn breach is a weak spot in the barrier between us and the White Void. Thin ice on a frozen lake. We've come from the White that wends to find it.
And you want to open the breach.
So that we can die permanently. We've lived more lifetimes than any mortal should. We've been faithful followers of Rimergond since our earliest incarnations. He's the god of entropy. Why would he force us to be reborn again and again?
Can I do a lore check here? The rage sounds painfully familiar. Why did the god of Seekers punish me for asking the question? Still, I wish I could give him the peace WoW has shown me. The gods act in ways that are unknowable to us. To ascribe them motivations is to assume them to be folk, not gods. Better to accept in advance than lament and stay stuck in one place.
But if anything could pass through the frost-hewn breach, it would enter directly into the White Void. This death is overdue for us. We just have to find a way through.
Give him the crystal to let him find a way through. Or you can't oppose the will of a god. I mean, you're supposed to be fucking priest of the god, yet you're trying to do the opposite of what he wants. Do you see much of a fucking idiosyncrasy here, that you're saying one thing, venerate a god, and then doing another thing? You can't oppose the will of your god. Yeah, if you're going to be a preacher of a god, you have to obey his will. You can't just like fucking say, I'll take a dose of the salvation and I'll take some heavenly blessings, but I don't want to do the practices of whatever the blah of being kind to my neighbours. No, you can't do that. You take it the whole pie, or you take none at all. Well, that's not good. Well, that's a good one for me, because I would just eat the whole fucking pie. I wouldn't take a slice of it, but most people would. You know what I mean? Like, you take the whole fucking religion at once, or you don't just pick. It's not a pick and mix, right, dude? It's not a pick and mix. If you want to preach your god, you obey your god. He laughs, but his eyes do not. You think that because Rimergand spoke to you in a dream, you can march in here and tell us all about his will, or that your elegant words will direct our faith? We followed him and suffered by him for almost as long as this temple stood. Now we seek the very end that he promises. Do not lecture me about my duties to my god. If Rimergand wishes for your soul sent to the White Void, wouldn't he make it so? I don't pretend I'll stand his will, and neither should you. Yes, I'm doing my resolve check. So we should live in 100 lifetimes of toil and devotion to a god who will not even deign to give us a reason? We've been faithful to Rimergand all these generations, and even now, it's his mercy we seek, and these centuries are but the blank of an eye to one who's eternal. If it's Rimergand's will, we'll go back to the White that wends. Perhaps one day he'll reward our endurance. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Whole pie, not a slice of it. If your god wills it, you shouldn't unwill it. No. I gained reputation with the Fangs, Major. Reputation of Twin Elms, extraordinary. Really? Okay, the Fangs are not so hateful of me now. Plug the whole Rimergand shard. Right, that's that over and done with. Now we are free to explore.
I can do that.
Because there's no more pale elves in my way.
Now what's this all about?
As requested.
Oh yeah, what's this?
I'll give it a try, at least.
A young Orlan scrambles on the stone floor, pressing her back against the wall and baring her teeth at you. Her fur is patchy and matted. As you step into the room, she squints and turns her large ears towards you. A heavy sigh escapes her tiny body. Please take me. My size mistook you for one of them. Please get me out of here. What happened to you? When Noonfrost began freezing the lake, my sister Lahar sent me to seek out this cause. The Pale Elf Esther Morwen seized me before I could report back. These Pale Elves are behind it. They showed up in Twin Elves not long ago saying they wanted to see to the upkeep of Noonfrost. I don't know how, but they opened a frost-hewn breach at the back of the temple. Sucks warmth and life straight into the frozen god's barren domain. They've got to be stopped. It's only a matter of time before the cold spreads further. Well, everything's free, so we'll make a run for it. Go. I hope it's free. They all just left, so it should be free. Right, one god dealt with. So Galawain and Berath to go. And then, hey, we might actually get this done by this end of this week. If I get to the point where I've got all the gods done in episode 154, I will just fucking do the Friday episode to the end of the game. I'll just keep going. I shall not be stopped. The Orlin stands on the open sky, taking deep breaths of fresh air. Feels like I've been reborn. Come by the moss outside. The rest of the Fangs will want to meet the cunning Estromor who freed me. I was going to the Maw anyway, because Galawain sent me there. So what's my rep with the Fangs like now? Neutral. Well, it's better than bad anyway. Stalwart, I'm an overwhelming champion. I'm an ally of the Golden Grove. I'm a troublemaker in Ethnic Knoll. Twin Elves are my hero. Good. Let's go and see if we can resolve this situation with the Fangs. So, a bear and a lion have got to fight, and for some reason or not. So, we've got to work out how. If I remember rightly, it's something to do with the lioness having the cubs, and she doesn't want to fight with the cubs there. They're going to get killed if she loses. So you've got to find a way to do it without them getting killed, or just kill one yourself. Or both yourself and say, fuck it. And they're both losers. Anyway, so we turned them back. He hasn't lost too many followers. I got to him before I killed too many. Desmond, Aiden.
Arensi has no right to defend that cowering cat in the back of the Maw.
Kareth, this is no place for sightseeing, even for you. The beasts of Galawain's Maw are dangerous, and now more than ever.
What's wrong with the beasts?
They won't fight.
And it's Galawain's will that they battle.
This is truth.
The Maw has always been home to one great predator. Every so often a challenger comes along and the two battle for territory, but Saul remains in her den and Ornis can't confront her there. Now two mighty predators and their kin hunt from the same stock. It's thinning the herds and it's thinning patience around here too. And this waiting, it's not the deliberate watchful waiting of a hunter lying in ambush, it's stagnation, tedium, hope for something to happen. But I am powerless to act. One half the Fangs will cry favoritism if I drag the lioness out myself. I received a vision from Galawain about the beasts. From the clever hound himself. If you truly have Galawain's blessing, I won't stand in your way, but I can believe he sees a forceful champion in you. We don't normally permit outsiders to venture into the Maw, but you understand that you do so at your own risk, and Saul's lions are likely to attack intruders in sight. Still, perhaps you can coax her into fighting the bear. Do whatever you can to end the stalemate.
Then track her down and tell her yourself.
There's Lahar. There we go.
What brings you here?
You must be Bethel's new Estromor. Truth, when I heard she let in another, I almost went to the Passage of Six myself to share words. I found Alwa for you though. Your own eyes have seen her. I freed her from Noonfrost. She's just enjoying the fresh air before she returns. You accomplished a great service for the Fangs and for me. I was wrong about you, Estermore. I did not see you truly. Please accept a gift worthy of honour and skill. Is that her coming back now? What's this? Another grand adventure. Maneha, off you go.
Hail, Estremor.
Oh, good to see you again. How are you? She has a mischievous twinkle in her eye. How are you? Whole and well, thanks to you. Not that Lahard's given me a chance to rest. My sister makes me earn my keep around here. You spent long enough stuck in that frozen cell, didn't you? Your limbs need exercise now. Teach me what you know. As long as you can keep up. Bloodied Hunter. I got Bloodied Hunter. What? So I got a skill out of that. Bloodied Hunter. I get +1 damage reduction and +1 stealth. I'm more stealthy now. Right, I want to know what this is. Okay, so her wolf companion hit herself for 2.2 slash damage, and I got Bloodied Hunter for that. However, the remains of a broken bridge, long collapsed, lead to a deep chasm. The other side of the bridge must pierce through the midst at the far end of the chasm, hanging precariously over the steep fall. Examine the area. The broken stones of the bridge, weathered after the centuries of disappear, are scattered along the edge of the side of the chasm. A thin mist rises from below. The stones are coated with slick green moss, making them impossible to grip safely. The wooden beams lodged between the stones on either side of the bridge seem sturdy enough to support your weight, however. The remains of the broken bridge, long collapsed, lead to a deep chasm. The other side, toss your rope and grappling hook. The remains of cross the chasm.
Brave thou Silashili. Brave thou Silashili.
Ravius, can you go deal with this guy? Ravius, go deal with this guy. Palagina, what are you on? Oh, good.
I'm ready.
What's this? Okay, sharp forward, blah blah blah. Examine the veins. Leave. I'm guessing you need a survival or athletics to get through there. We'll quick save and see if we can go through. Force your way through. You stride boldly forward into a tangle of vines, only to find them as thick and tough as the trees. The vines stir to life immediately upon contact. As soon as you're surrounded by a rife mass of thorns and cotton leaves. One vine finally swings towards you like a slung club, and you find yourself knocked unceremoniously back in the direction you came. The quiet rustling of the vines has become a roar, echoing throughout them all. I suppose you could sneak through if you had good stealth. Well, I did quick save, so Okay. The vines tighten mercilessly around Paladin's leg, and ensuring struggle shakes around the vegetation. Paladin pulls free and limps past the edge of the wall. You step out into the next chamber. Well, fuck it, we got through.
This is Sul's domain, Estramor. She shall not leave it for Awareness or any other challenger.
Why does Sul refuse to face Awareness?
Awareness is welcome to confront her here, as many challengers have in the past. What the Bear's supporters want is for Sul to leave her lair and fight in the open, where he has an advantage. But why should she? If Sul has an advantage here, it's one she's earned. Would anyone expect to blunt the Bear's claws in order to even the odds? The Lord of the Hunt gives unique advantages to each. It's not for us to decide that some of them are worth less than others.
The lioness gives a low growl and Renzi smiles. Also, Sul has recently given birth to cubs. They're small now, but when they grow, they'll be mightier than either Sul or Ernest. But if Sul is killed in combat, the bear will tear her young to shreds. Such is the way of the wild. Her legacy is too valuable to perish this way. If we truly want the mightiest of beasts in the maw, then our cubs must grow to maturity. What are you doing here, Sul?
Defending the rightful champion of Galawain's Maw. Awareness' supporters would have her ousted in favor of a bear that isn't strong enough to come and seize this territory on his own.
Goodbye. Right, let's see if we can talk to her. We quick save and see what the options are. If we say she's not the rightful champion, then
I may be patient, but Sul isn't. Unless you have news about the bear's demise, you'd best keep your distance.
Right, a quick
Lest you
save.
find yourself here during
She isn't the rightful champion.
You would side with the bear too? Choose your next words with care.
No, I can't say it, so wait a minute.
I may be patient, but Sul isn't. Unless you have...
Right, can I just run straight to there now? Will her plan... Yes, they'll try and stop me. Can I go back the way I came? Yes, I can. This is good news. So now I can go this way and...
What's this?
Right. So now we talk to Einden here. And see if we can find a way to resolve this nicely.
Come to see the great Oernos, Estramor? He's back from his hunt. Unlike that lioness, he doesn't stay cooped up in here for long.
What are you doing here?
We wait for the big confrontation, but the wait grows exhausting. While Sul hides in the back of the maw, Oernos is denied his victory, and we're all denied the champion we deserve.
Why can't Ernest go and fight the lioness?
Because she holes up at the back of the maw, surrounded by her pride and the natural hazards of this place. It's not the proper way to meet a challenger. She's got to come out and face Oernos to keep her claim. Anyway, her prime is past. Putting that old beast down would be a mercy at this point.
Okay, what happens? Are there any options to say this?
If you stand on the side of that toothless...
Nope. Okay. Goodbye. Right, is there anyone I can talk to? Right, Desmond, do you have any ideas?
Still looking around? Watch your step. Tempers run hot around here, and not just among the animals.
Right, Soul refuses to meet Ernest, and Ernest doesn't seem willing to approach Soul either. At this point, it doesn't matter much what beast is champion as long as it's settled. I can't decide, but you've been for the Maw. Slay one of the beasts in combat, and the Fangs will accept the other's champion. It's the way of the Maw. Would you favour Saul or Ernest? I see both sides. Saul is cunning and unmatched, but Ernest is the mightier of the two, both embody traits prized by Galawain. Has anybody else got an opinion that could let me get Saul to abandon their curb? Well, let's get Saul's cubs out of there.
Hail, Estremor.
Alright. Well, that's been about an episode, so I am just going to quickly look up and see if I'm missing something here. If not, I'll just kill one of the two. So, what the fuck is up with these portraits? Why they have... Never mind.